Hello, my name's Ian, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I wanted to talk about a recent performance that I was in. I was in Legally Blonde the musical with my high school. So just gonna chat about that, talk about some things I learned, talk about some general tips for acting. I'm in no way a professional, but hey, I can still give tips. So yeah, let's get into that now. All right. So first off, like I said, we performed Legally Blonde the musical. We were a tad bit short on boys in my school. I guess not a lot of boys wanted to perform in it. So I ended up playing three different roles. I played Kyle, the UPS man. I played Grandmaster Chad, the frat boy, and I played Aaron Schultz, the preppy Harvard student. Hello, my cat's over there. So yeah, this was a really fun show. My cat is trying to sit on my lap. Hello. Okay, I guess she'll just sit there. Yeah. So, but the big reason I want to talk about is to tell you guys stuff I learned from that, and hopefully you can take forward into, I don't know, future performances you do. So, yeah, okay. First things first. One common part between all of the different characters I played was they're all pretty goofy, over-the-top characters. And so that is a big thing that I had to work on, like getting myself like to be a bigger presence on the stage and just to be more out there with my performances of them. I'd like to think I improved over the time that we were performing the musical, and I think it came out pretty well. So, big first tip: being goofy. Being goofy is a really, really helpful thing as long as your role requires it. If you're performing in a musical or a play or whatever you're doing. So I found a couple really good ways to like get myself into that personality and that sort of mindset going on stage. One big thing I did, which seems a little funny, but it really helped me. I would like quietly, mind you, if there's a musical or play going on, jump up and down backstage to like loosen up the tension in my body and kind of get myself into the character, even if the character isn't actively jumping up and down in the scene that we're doing. So that was one big thing I did. I think that would work for other people, but I'm not sure. I've never actually asked anyone about it. Another big thing, like loosen up your face. Do some like weird like smiley faces, like, or something like that. I don't know. It just helps to get your expressions, and also you really want to be enunciating your words while you're on stage, so everyone can hear you as well as projecting. Third thing, just don't be afraid to get up there. I mean, I know that can be tricky, and stage fright's definitely a thing that I think everyone has experienced at some point. But really, just remembering that, like, it's fine. Like, no one's judging you when you get up there, so you can go up there, give your 100%, and it'll be great. I believe in you, random person. Okay. Second thing I learned, practice. That sounds dumb. Obviously, you're gonna practice. You're performing in something, but practice extra. Do that. Take that extra initiative to practice at home, and don't just read through your script. I mean, we can all read through a script at home. That's great, but really, really try and get into that character. Like, imagine that your wall is an audience, and you're performing to the audience. Give your 100% every time you're practicing. Take breaks, obviously, but give your 100% if you're practicing, so you can really feel what it's like to be up there. And do read through your script. You want to memorize your lines. You don't want to just be working on the acting part of it and not know any of your part. But, you know, I don't know. I not sure where I'm going with that bit. Anyway, third thing. So, get input. Ask other people for help if you need it. Like, the theater community is so friendly. There's always going to be somebody you can ask that's willing to help you, or that has like had similar problems to you before, because it's really helpful to get other people's perspective on things. Is like essential for acting. I mean, for really anything too. Like, whatever you're doing, getting other people's input is going to be critical to your success, because you aren't the master of everything. You don't know how to do everything. I don't know how to do everything. No one knows how to do everything. So we need other people's help to do those things. So last thing. Oh, well, quick add-on to the last thing. Also, even if you don't feel like you have any problems, still ask people if they have any things that you could improve with your performance, because there's probably going to be something that you can do better. Not that you aren't good, you're probably great. But everyone has stuff that they can iron out more and just get that like perfect bit, so when you go on stage you will be absolutely confident for everything you have to do. All right, last thing. It's fine if you screw up. Like, screw ups happen. Like, you're performing a live performance, and so there are gonna be mistakes. People are gonna like miss a line, somebody's gonna miss a cue. When we were at a performance, one of the nights that we were performing, one of my friends just forgot to come on stage. Well, okay, he didn't forget to come on stage. He fell down a set of stairs and couldn't come on stage for like an entire scene. And we had to improv it. And, you know, could have been a little cleaner, but at the same time, it was fine. And most people in the audience didn't notice. So, like, even if something drastic happens and you fall down the stairs, please don't fall down the stairs. He was fine somehow, but don't fall down the stairs. That will probably hurt. But even if somehow you, like, I don't know, fall down an elevator shaft or something, it'll be okay. I mean, you might die, so don't. But if you do, I'm just going to cut off that train of thought. Anyway, so that is about it for my tips. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helped you in some way. If it did, it would be great if you subscribed and left a like. If you don't, that's fine. If you have any things you think I missed or that I was wrong about, please be sure to leave them in comments. I'm probably wrong about some of this stuff, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. But that's about it. Bye.